when people doubt you, that's the best thing. You know, there's doubters and then there's obviously haters. You know, I love doubters because you know they they fuel you up. You know, they inspire you to do better and to prove them wrong.
Yeah, they're not necessarily bad people. They're probably
They
pessimistic and
they
kind of.
they have their opinions. You know, there's different. You know, yeah, but then you have haters that literally just say mean
Yeah.
things and they don't mean anything good. They're just there to bash your name and just be negative. That's the thing with social media nowadays. I feel like there's a lot of hate going on, and I think COVID-19 is not helping. People being isolated, a lot of people lost their jobs and they're just staying at home. They're angry and they're taking their anger out of other people.
Yeah.
And I've never seen so much negativity around ever before. Like since I started on social media, it's just like.
I've even on Facebook had to, I saw some bullying of a young girl, 16-year-old girl was getting bullied. Like this girl's just trying to better herself. And these grown men were, saying awful things about her. And I just think, what the hell is going on? But like you say, there's so much kind of depression around right now, people losing their jobs, people need to get back to focusing on themselves and not letting other people's lives obsess them too much, because the amount of effort you've got to go to write something negative, and I'm sure we'll get some in the comments now, but I like to try and keep
there's always going to be some negativity. That's the thing, but to those, usually the people that bring the negativity are the ones that need help themselves. They need some love and support themselves. That's the thing. They're probably going to laugh and say, I don't need any love or support. I'm good, but that's usually the case.
Oh, very much so. I mean, I post up videos sometimes of my training, and I'll get some random person say, "Oh, waste of space doing that. What's the point?" Blah blah blah. It's like, I just do this for fun. I don't try and think I'm anything special. I just like lifting stuff up and putting it down. I'm not going on your page writing up about, knitting or something like that.
Exactly.
If you don't like something, you can easily just keep moving on and walk past. You don't have to let it affect your life. But
exactly.
Anyway. You have an incredibly supportive family, Thor, that follow you all over the world. And the laughable thing about that is I've heard comments from people saying your family are intimidating to other athletes and stuff. Well, I can promise you, I've been in competitions with Thor, and I've never met a lovelier bunch of people in my life. Your father, your mum, your sister, all your friends. They're really lovely people. And of course, they're supporting you when you're out there, but I've never heard them boo anyone. They're always cheer for everyone that's competing. They've always been very, very nice to me. I know they're nice to all the guys. So for people to say they're intimidating kind of makes me laugh a little bit. But they are extremely, obviously, very important to you, a big part of your success. Your dad helps you tremendously, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. I'm extremely thankful for my family, and for anyone to say that they are intimidating is I don't know what to say to that, because my family is the most lovable family that you can find, and they are not bullies, or they would never try to say anything to hurt anyone. We are extremely normal family, and so it's that's the thing, I call it sometimes like it's jealousy, I guess. I'm extremely thankful for my family and friends, and I know that not a lot of people have that kind of support. And of course, I would, be extremely sad if I wouldn't have that and I saw someone else have it. So I understand if people get upset because of the support I have. And some people call my family yes men, try to put that in a negative way.
Your family is incredibly supportive, and your friends. You have so many loyal people to you that follow you around. But I know how much, especially your dad and your grandfather and your mum, and they really do a lot for you to help you, don't they?
I do. Like I see my dad every day, my mom every day, my sisters every day because, I have my own gym in Iceland, and they work in my gym. So whenever I go there, I have my store there as well, for Power Apparel, where my dad and mom and my sister, they basically just work in the whole gym. So and in the store, they make sure that all the orders that go through the website is being shipped, to wherever it needs to be shipped. So I see them every day, and my dad even trains with me. He trains with me, and that's awesome. So I'm extremely thankful, and I even thought about it today. I just thought about I came to the gym today, and I just saw my mom there, and I was just so thankful. Like I thought to myself, wow, if I wouldn't have this gym, I wouldn't have saw my mom now. I was just so thankful that I'm able to just, like, every single day I'm able to just go to my gym, and I know my parents are there. It's great, and I'm so thankful for that. And sometimes you just have to be. Yes, I've gotten a lot of shit over the years, but sometimes you have to just think about the good things that happen to you as well.
Oh, definitely. I think about that. I think of I actually think of a lot of the bad things that happened to me. And then I think, would I be where I am now without those things happening? And sometimes that's the best way to look at it, because you're in a great position now. No matter what's happened, it's led you to where you are. So, unfortunately, early on in my career and time, I was, had negative people around me, and it made me negative a lot of the time. Whereas now, I just try and surround myself with positive people and focus on positive thoughts. And if bad things happen, bad things do happen to everyone. And you can either do two things. You can concentrate on getting past it and the good things, or you can let them affect you, and you can go into like that downward spiral where negative thoughts just breed and breed, and you get worse and worse and worse. So I think it's important to be thankful for where we are, what we've got, and all those bad things that did happen, it got us to where we are. So
exactly. Think about the good things that you have in life, not the bad things that you have in life, because everyone, doesn't matter who you are, everyone goes through bad stuff. Everyone. That's just part of life. It's like this. Sometimes it goes down, but if you stay strong and stay positive, and you're willing to work hard, then the life should go up again. And that's what I've been doing over the years. I've gone through some bad things, in my lifetime, and I always just like try to stay strong for my family.
Excellent.